Siddharth, thank you for taking us through the top 50 updates. Viewers, good evening. Thank you for joining us on Times Now. Almost exactly a month after Ethics Panel adopted its report in cash for query case, TMC MP Mahua Moitra has been expelled from the Lok Sabha. 2 hours after being tabled, the report came up for discussion in the House and was adopted by a voice vote. The Ethics Committee had held Mahua guilty of accepting gifts and illegal gratification from a businessman to pose questions on his behalf in Parliament. After being disqualified, Mahua Moitra called it hanging by a kangaroo court, accusing BJP of forcing opposition into submission. Now expelled TMC legislator predicted the saffron party's end.
This Lok Sabha has also seen the weaponization of a parliamentary committee. Ironically, the Ethics Committee, which was set up to serve as a moral compass for members. Instead, it has been abused egregiously today to do exactly what it was never meant to do, which is to bulldoze the opposition and become another weapon to talk us into submission. This committee and this report has broken every rule in the book. In essence, you are finding me guilty of breaching a code of ethics that does not exist. The committee is punishing me for engaging in a practice that is routine, accepted and encouraged in the House. What is important is that if this Modi government thought that by shutting me up, they are going to do away with the Adani issue, let me tell you this, that this kangaroo court has only shown to all of India that the haste and the abuse of due process you have used demonstrates how important Mr. Adani is to you and to what length you will go to harass a single woman MP into shutting her into submission. You have disregarded due process, proportionality and abused every tenet. This is the beginning of your end. जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है तो पहले विवेक मर जाता है. We're going to come back and we're going to see the end of you. So thank you very much.
The decision was taken after a heated debate over the panel report, during which Moitra was not allowed to speak. Speaking first, TMC and other opposition members demanded that Moitra be allowed to put her views in the House, which was turned down by the Speaker, citing past precedents. Their demand for more time to study the report was also denied.
फिर से 406 पेजेस है, तो आप ये कहिए कि कोई मनुष्यों की इतना क्षमता है कि इतना जल्दबाजी में सारे पेपर पढ़ ले. 3-4 दिन की मोहलत अब दिया करो और इस बीच हम सही ढंग से पढ़े, विचार विमर्श करें और फिर सदन में आकर एक सही ढंग से चर्चा कर जो आप चाहते हैं.
जब 2005 में 10 लोगों को निष्कासित किया गया था, उसी दिन रिपोर्ट दिया गया था और उस टाइम भी 10 लोगों को इधर अपने बात रखने का मौका नहीं दिया गया था. ये रिकॉर्ड पे है.
BJP has said that Mahua Moitra had become the face of impropriety in Parliament and her expulsion was imminent to restore the credibility of institution. But West Bengal Chief Minister and TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee has thrown her weight behind Mahua, calling her expulsion a betrayal of Indian parliamentary democracy. This has become the latest fulcrum of opposition unity, from the usual critic Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary to Akhilesh Yadav, from left to the Aam Aadmi Party. All India allies have rallied against the decision.
I strongly condemned it. Party is totally behind the Mahua, and our party will fight along with Indian alliance together. This matter open our eyes again against the vindictive politics of BJP. It is unfortunate for the democracy. धोनी वोट का मतलब क्या होता है? जस्ट पास कर दिया, पास 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 पास. इसको डेमोक्रेसी को बाईपास सर्जरी कर दिया.
इस समय एक अंदाज, एक सोच पे करा दिया गया और ये बदले की भावना से किए गए. बिल्कुल साफ है. ये बेबुनियाद तथ्यों पर आधारहीन और सिर्फ बदले की भावना से ये किए गए हैं. ठीक नहीं. रोजाना सदन के अंदर सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी, खासकर मोदी जी, महिलाओं की महिमान्वित करने आ रहे हैं, गुणगान हो रहे हैं. और देखिए आज ये नए सदन में सबसे पहले महिलाओं को बलि पे चढ़ा गया.
Let's open this up. JP Majumdar, Vice President of TMC Bengal and spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, Priyanka Tibrewal, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Mr. Majumdar, look at the choice of words by Mahua Moitra and other opposition leaders, calling Parliament a kangaroo court.
No, I will quote once Jayaprakash Narayan said, that is Vinash Kale Viparit Buddhi. That is only I will say. And one thing has been proven by today's drama, whose script was written by none other than the BJP hierarchy, that Modi and BJP, they are now deadly afraid. They are worried lot. They are thinking about whether that Modi-Adani connection will come into the front and they will influence that particular corruption will influence the next vote or not. So they are a very worried lot and they have taken this decision. And to some extent, they have not gone through the basic tenets of Indian constitution, that is natural justice. And I question that whoever voted for this, BJP MPs, have they gone through the report? They know what is there in the report, 406 pages report, half an hour time. They are asked to raise a hand and say, yes, they have said. That these parliamentarians are lawmakers, they are...
Okay, so you're calling this a setup. Priyanka Tibrewal respond to that all this was fixed.
See, they were calling it elusive, they were calling it a sham, they were saying that all this is fake, but then what is proved ultimately is being done by the committee. Now the committee has got into the full details of it, they have prepared a report. Now they are very unhappy because they couldn't go through the 400 reports. Now you have enough time, sir. Please go through the report now, because your work was not to investigate. Your work is only to read the report. It is available to you. So that is it. Now I'm telling you that only expulsion is not enough for such ex-member parliamentarians, because it is the people who had bestowed their faith in you. They wanted that you should question for them, but rather you were, pleasing the other corporate houses. So whatever illegal gratifications you have taken, that now has to be seriously investigated by the CBI, and you should be severely penalized for that. See, now Ms. Moitra, she gave a long speech today about the kangaroo court and this court. I am not sure who has written or typed that speech. Definitely not Hiranandani's office. It could be some other corporate house, because that's what they are doing. Now you also see, she said, that Ma Durga aa gayi hai. Now look at their arrogance. They think that they, after becoming an MP or an MLA or a TMC Neta, they compare themselves directly to Ma Kali and Ma Durga. Now this is what happened, repeating the words of Ms. Mahua Moitra. Jab nash manush par chhata hai, to vivek aise hi nasht ho jata hai. Now that is what has happened today, and whatever has happened, it was definitely the need of the hour. It was inevitable. It was imminent, so that people can have their faith back.
Okay, Mr. Majumdar, you'll have time to respond, but we'll have to take a short break. Viewers returning to this, please stay with us. Welcome back, Mr. Majumdar. I am sure you want to respond to what Priyanka Tibrewal said, but here I am reading out what Amit Malviya of the BJP has said. He says, Mahua Moitra had become the face of impropriety in Parliament, but it is Mamata Banerjee's patronage and selective support for the delinquent MP that must be questioned. She had the state CID snooping on Mamata. So she was aware of everything Mahua Moitra was up to. Did she willfully allow the MP to undermine the institution of Parliament to exercise leverage on corporate houses? This is a big charge, sir.
No, let us not talk about this, something wrote by Tweet Malviya. He is known in Bengal as Tweet Malviya earlier. Now it has become a handle. Anyway, I am not going to his this thing. But
I'll tell you why you must go into it, sir, because the BJP is saying that TMC must sack Mahua Moitra. Is putting you on a test.
No, listen. I would like to respond to my old friend Priyanka. What she said, she said I would like to ask her, whose script it is overall? It is Adani's script. BJP is going for Adani's instruction. Or other things. And secondly, the most important fact is that Modi-Adani case, that is, they are trying to guard from from the day one. That is the crux of the matter, that Modi-Adani connection. And 3 days back, the finance minister said more than 10 lakhs rupees they have write-off for the bank loan. Garib aadmi ka paisa. I mean taxpayers' money. So who got those deprived from the taking loan and not to? These are the very deep corruption carried out by BJP after the independence, the greatest corruption. Then somehow they want to guard those things. That is the result of this thing. And moreover, now the undeclared emergency going on, use of ED CBI as the sister organization of BJP. That is the whole picture of India.
Mr. Majumdar, sitting in a glass house, you shouldn't throw or pelt stones at others. All your netas and mantris are sitting in the jail. But will not diverge from the topic. So the topic is nothing in TMC happens without the consent and collusion of Mamata Banerjee. So the patronage...
2 years, no charge sheet.
So
Priyanka, 2 years in jail, no charge sheet.
So probably this focuses that Mamata
Okay,
Banerjee
can I ask you this,
probably-
Mr. Majumdar, before I end, I have to ask you this, sir. Are you happy with the support of the Congress party? The Gandhis were in attendance when Mahua came out. She was flanked by Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. Are you happy?
No, it's a question of happiness. It has to happen, when
Okay.
Indira Gandhi
Will you also,
declared
sir,
emergency,
will you also extend
listen,
this
30
courtesy
seconds.
to the Congress,
Yes.
because the Congress MPs' assets were raided and over 200
Right.
crores in cash has been recovered. Will the TMC support Congress?
Just 30 seconds. Let me give you the overall picture, not a specific incident. The question is, Indira Gandhi announced...
No, that is not the question anymore, sir. The question is this coalition.
20% of the
No. It is also about corruption, Mr. Majumdar.
Corruption charges.
Mr. Majumdar, okay.
Please,
I am
let
under
me
pressure
finish.
to take a
Let me
break. That's all the time we have. Mr. Majumdar, Ms. Tibrewal, thank you for joining us. Stay with us, viewers, on Times Now.